My friends, welcome to my 200 3D CAD models in FreeCAD series. Today I want to work on exercise 189, which looks like a coupling between two pipes, cylindrical pipes, and I want to start working on it in part design. So part design, the workflow for this model will be almost exactly the same, other than the Boolean operation, which is the main difference between part and part design. With that, let's go ahead, give it a try on in part design. And I want to work on this view, which is from side. So XZ plane, I would say. It could be YZ plane as well, given that it's a cylindrical. Either way is fine. All right, I want to now, let's bring the axis across uh, to the view and relocate. So where would you want it to be? I know that it does not matter that much, but that little tiny thing of preference, how does it affect your choice? What I am thinking, if you look at this whole thing, everything except this flange could be built in one sketch as a revolve. So this part I won't be building in a revolve, everything else. And then this part will have to be separately padded to the model. So with that, I think if I do it right at this location, right there, it may actually make it like a half a second efficient more. Know that it's not that big of a deal. All right, so there it is. That's my axis cross, and it served its purpose. So let's take it away. AC, oh, it's not working. So let's go and use the AC from the view. Now this is the developer's version. So just know that this is not the full version. So there will be some issues. Hopefully not too many. All right. Now let's go ahead and start. Okay, switch the workbench. If this workbench style doesn't fit with yours view, it's probably because I switched it to tab. So on the preference, I made it the tab bar. You have combo box and there is this tab bar. I prefer tab bar better than the combo box. Right, so in the part design, create body and create sketch on XZ plane, and then quickly draw this outline using the polyline. Pretty cool. We have fully constrained sketch. And now this part is done. Let's go ahead and revolve this against vertical axis, which looks great to me. We have that. Now we want to do this hexagonal, octagonal, not octagonal, but 8-sided plate, and that's going to be sketched on this surface. So let's move this one to XY plane, and I think I'll just leave it there and start sketching on XY plane. All right, so this is going to be, I'm going to start with a rectangle. Okay, now just know that I'm drawing this in part design. So this gap needs to be taken care of. If it was in part, we could do the connect tool. So that would not be an issue, but in part design, I'm not sure if there is a equivalent tool of connect tool. So let's go ahead and say this is, I think it was 25. No, something more than that, maybe 30. Yes. Okay, so that's where the sketch is sitting right now. And we will have to push it back for 10 millimeters. So reverse it. And there it is. Right now, our next work is to take care of these holes. And that will be the end of it. So these holes, we can do it through another sketch. And I can do that on the same plane. So that's going to be sketch on XY plane, right? And then I want to draw a circle, and this is going to be diameter 10, and that circle is going to be 45 millimeter away, because all of these circular holes are on a 90 millimeter diameter circular edge. Let's take this and let's see if there is any polar array. So there is this polar array transformation, and I am trying it out first time for now. So let's see. We'll have to make 6 total copies, right? And then apply equal constraint. What is that? Let's give it a try, right? And then I guess I'll be clicking on the center and come around. All right, I don't know what I did, but looks like it worked. And all of them are at their place. Let me hide this image and maybe the body too, or the pad. Okay, so the polar array worked, but I don't think they are constrained, are they? They are not. What I want to do, I want to take a circle, make it a construction geometry, and then bring it all the way around here, because that point is fixed. And now I can go ahead and take all of these, place it on there. Now I wish the parameters, when I was doing this polar array, we did give some parameters, 6 number equally distributable. I wish they were retained in there, but it's not retained. So that is another wish that I have, and we will see if that comes to be true in we don't know when it is. But all right, so the distance between these two would be, I'm gonna say 360 divided by 6, so that's 60 degrees. And then we can say this point belongs on this line, so that's 2, and this one is there, and then we need another of these. So previously in point 21 there was this 3-point angular, but we don't have it now. I wish that it was there too. All right, so that's a couple of wishes within one video. Let's not do any more wishes right now. Don't want to make the developers mad on me. All right, so we got that fully constrained. Nope, this is under constrained. I don't think it is under constraint, but I don't know why nothing is moving. Just going to take that as a fully constrained sketch. Nothing is moving. Okay, so we have that sketch, and that is there. And let's make a hole. Select this sketch and make a hole and make it through all. And that's, my friend, is the complete body 189 as described on this technical drawing. So if it was in part workbench, I would probably take one of these cylinders and then do a lattice replication of 6, and that would be a bit easier compared to what I did in this sketching. And well, I guess, okay, let me take it back. I wanted to try that feature out, but maybe that's not the best thing to do on this model. Now let's try this. So we learned another trick, and that's going to be sketch on XY plane, and then we only draw one circle of diameter 10, right? And obviously that's going to be not construction geometry, and the distance is 45, and then we just make one hole out of it through all. And now I can go ahead and polar array this one, only this hole, not the pad and everything, only the pocket, And then let's do a polar array, and occurrences, I'm going to say 6. And this was much easier. So the array thing within this sketch, especially the polar array, might not be the best thing that that's coming out. I'm going to say, if it was in polar array, just use the polar array, the object, the tool polar array after the sketching done. And if it was in part workbench, just do the lattice 2 or the polar array from the draft workbench. Anyway, hopefully you liked this video. Thank you for watching. If you have any other tricks related to this model building, please share them in the comment section below, and I'll see you in one of the next videos then.